everybody, Montes back. We're going to be on day 4 of the 20-20-20 series. 20 days, 20 lessons, 20 minutes a day. It's Tuesday, March 24th, and hopefully you started the day out by going to the website and looking at 2 video tutorials on sector area. Okay? I showed you this the other day. First we were interested in circumference, diameter, pi, arc length. Then we started to talk about radians and degrees. Okay? Now we want to actually calculate what is the area of this piece of pie, right? We have the whole area, we only want part of the area, and it's called sector area. Before we get started on the actual examples, let's do some shout outs, okay? Remember the megaphone here, and we'll do the little siren first. And then we want to actually do some shout outs to some students, because the whole idea of the 20-20-20 series was for me to come into your house via YouTube and you to reach out to me with examples of what you're doing with yourselves over these 6 weeks. Okay? I want to do some shout outs. So, right off the bat, let's do shout outs for people that have emailed, texted, phoned, and submitted work. Jake, Tanya, Cody, Grace, Emily, both Emilys from period 4, Miss Hans and Miss French, Bailey, Elise, Abby, and then on Mathia, some of you have logged in several times and done multiple problems, Ariam, Morgan, and again Miss French. There's some shout outs. Maybe you can get a shout out next week. One of the ways to participate is if you have Blackboard access, go in there and you'll see a photo blog. I'm actually posting photos, and you can post photos of items you've created or things that you've done. All right, love the shout out day. We got to bring some bells out one of these days also. Okay, let's get started on 2 examples, one from page 5 and one from page 6. Okay, now if you watch those videos, it talked about total area. So let's just calculate the total area real quick. Total area of a circle, pi r squared. Radius in this case was 6. So pi 6 squared gives us 36 pi. If you don't like pi and you want to use 3.14 and get a number, cool. Now, we only want part of the whole. It's a percent. 70 of the 360. So we want the total area times 70 degrees of the 360 degrees. Okay? Now just do that math. Let's grab our calculator here, multiply it out. 36 times the 70 divided by the 360. Hey, comes out to a round number, 7. So we get 7 pi. Let's make sure we put units. R squared, centimeters squared. And if you don't have a pi button, just estimate using 3.14. So multiply by 3.14, 21.98. And we'll do approximate. Remember how to do approximate? Cool. Now, that was on page 5. Let's go over to page 6. On page 6, they gave us a circle. They told us the 100 degrees. Well, we know a straight line is 180. So the piece we're interested in is 80 degrees. They gave us diameter, so we need radius, 13. So our total area is pi r squared, which is pi 13 times 13, which is 169 pi. And if you don't have pi, just use 3.14. But we want 80 of the 360. So 169 pi times 80 of the 360. See what we get there. 169 times 80 divided by 360. 37.56 pi. Again, you can multiply that out if you want. Okay? And in this case, it was meters squared. Times 3.14. Okay? So hopefully you've tried all of those problems. Now, in doing these problems, there's a special case on 3 and 4. Page 5, number 3 and 4, they throw you a little bit of a curve. Try both of those problems and see if you can come up with it. I will post a special tutorial at the bottom of this calendar day if you need help on problems 3 and 4. All right? So, until tomorrow,